we are going to attempt to get a Shiny Dwebble during this Spotlight Hour, plus details on the very slow discovery event. I'm Alex Gum, aka Chigley, and welcome to Pokemon Go Ahead. Oh my god! Back to back! Another shiny! Yeah! Oh my god! I thought I'd switch up the scenery for a little bit. Normally we would spend a Spotlight Hour in Minden Park, but we decided this week we're going to switch things up, and I have decided that I'd rather spend this hour here at Lampy Park. Well, okay, maybe not the whole entire hour. I had to be somewhere at 6:45. But I figured, since this is a pretty big park, we might as well get some better chances at encountering Dwebble, specifically Shiny Dwebble. Now, we already got a Shiny from a trade, but I actually really want to get my very own Dwebble. You know, my very own Shiny Dwebble. So that's what we're going to be focusing on today's episode. I'm going to pull up my phone real quick because we actually did complete the Shiny Galarian Ponyta compensation event. Let's check on this, see is this a Shiny. No, it's not a Shiny. Honestly, the second part is a little easier. Okay, yeah, this is not shiny. I'm gonna keep walking. I don't want to sit in the shade forever. I need better lighting for this, but I also don't want to be somewhere where it's too noisy. We have some details on this event that's coming out next week, a very slow event. We know that Galarian Slowpoke is making its debut and Mega Slowbro, but we got some more stuff to share. Actually, before we talk about the event, I want to show you guys that we actually ended up getting our first ever Mienfoo in the Pokedex. So one of the things I want to say about this Go Battle League Season 8, very, very glitchy. I mean, super glitchy. So I think next time, like, maybe not have glitches for any Go Battle League. Just saying. Anyway, I don't think they're ever going to fix it. But I just want to show you that we got Mienfoo in the Pokedex. And I think it depends. If we start getting a lot of issues in the Go Battle League and not getting encounters for Mienfoo, I decided to dump it some candy, and we'll have to evolve it at the end of the episode. But it depends. Now let's talk about this event. The season discovery begins with a very slow event. Trainers, sometimes the best adventure is a slow one. In the upcoming A Very Slow Discovery event, you'll be able to take inspiration from the very same Pokemon that inspires us, Slowpoke. A Very Slow Discovery will feature Slowpoke, Galarian Slowpoke, Mega Slowbro, and Galarian Slowbro. Some of the other Pokemon appearing during this event are quite slow and active as well. Once again, this event starts next week, June 8th at 10 a.m. to Sunday, June 13th, local time. The features are going to be Galarian Slowpoke, and we talked about this. It's going to make its Pokemon Go debut, and it will evolve into Galarian Slowbro. And the way how you evolve it is making sure that you have it as your buddy and catch 30 poison types. Because Galarian Slowbro is not only a psychic type, it's also a poison type, which is a very weird typing. We've heard reports that Galarian Slowking is taking its time to make its Pokemon Go appearance. You could say its arrival might be quite slow. Mega Slowbro will make its Pokemon Go debut in Mega Raids. Keep an eye out for an event-exclusive field research task that will reward Slowbro Mega Energy. So, if we go around and try to look for some Mega Slowbro Energy, we don't have to spend a lot of time on raids. But on the other hand, I really want to do some raids because we need a Shiny Slowpoke. But if we get a Shiny Slowbro from a raid, that would be even better. But, I mean, we'll have to see what happens. Slowpoke, Slackoth, Gulpin, Spoink, and more will be appearing more often in the wild. If you're lucky, you might encounter a Slowbro or a Vigoroth. Slowbro is actually a pretty good encounter because if we are going to have Mega Slowbro in raids and have a shiny potential to get a Shiny Slowbro, does that mean we can get a Shiny Slowbro in the wild? Also, Vigoroth is a pretty good Pokemon for Go Battle League, specifically the Great League, but I don't really use it much. Galarian Slowpoke Alolan Grimer, Shelter, Shinx, Timber, and more will be in 1-star raids. Snorlax, Slowking, Slacking, and Toxicroak will be appearing in 3-star raids. Guys, please invite me to Snorlax raids. I need the shiny as much as you do. Collect event-exclusive field research tasks that'll challenge you to complete difficult tasks for some very slow rewards. Complete a Slowpoke themed collection challenge during the event to get an exclusive Slowpoke Forever shirt avatar item. Okay. 30 Ultra Balls and 3000 XP. That's actually not that bad. Pick up other Slowpoke inspired avatar items. We don't care about items. Also, be sure to pick up an event exclusive free box in the shop that'll contain 20 Pokeballs, 10 Great Balls, and a King's Rock. If you need to evolve Slowpoke into Slowking, there you go. Although I think that we might have to use a King's Rock for some kind of task, but we have like a bunch of King's Rocks, so I don't think it's necessary. A nice meandering walk where you really take your surroundings can be a nice contrast to the hustle and bustle of daily life. Debatable. Be sure to share your slow but active adventures with us. Hashtag Pokemon Go. Let's go. I mean, I am wearing tennis shoes. I want to talk about Mega Slowbro and its raid guide, because this is going to make its debut in Pokemon Go. Slowbro's 100% IV is going to be 1454, but if it's either rainy or windy, it's going to be 1817. Again, 1454 for regular, hundo for weather boost, 1817. So remember that. In general, I'm going to talk about the Regis in a second, but in general, for all of these mega and legendary raids, I would highly recommend having at least 5 trainers instead of like risking it with 3 or 4, because regardless of how good your teams are and the weather conditions, I would still encourage at least 5 trainers. I know you guys are gonna be like, well, we could duo it. Still do it for like 5 or more trainers, especially for Mega Slowbro, because the faster you take down a Mega, the more Mega energy you'll take. So make sure you guys have like a chat, make sure you guys meet up and like, you know, just figure out like, you know, how many people you're gonna invite and like all that stuff. I mean, it's 5 for invites, or like if you're gonna be planning on doing it in person, since, you know, regulations are starting to lift up again with, you know, COVID being almost over, communicate with your chats and your raid groups and just try to make sure you get enough people so you can get so many mega energy by doing less raids. So those weaknesses, because it's a water and psychic type, it says here, bug, dark, electric, ghost, and grass types are its weaknesses, and its fast moves are going to be water and confusion. Sorry, water gun and confusion, like water. No, charge moves are going to be psychic, ice beam, and water pulse. Gosh, why did I just say just water? The best encounters for this Mega are going to be Zekrom, the Therian form of Thundurus, Darkrai, Chandelure, Electivire, and Giratina in its, what is that called? Its origin form. I was about to call it the alter form, but it's its origin form. You can even Mega Evolve Mega Gengar, because it's a ghost type. You could definitely use that. I would not do Mega Venusaur because it's also a poison type, and it might have psychic type moves. Otherwise, those are your best encounters. Now, in general, for the 3 Regis, Regirock is going to have a raid hour tonight when you're watching this video. So, in general, all 3 Regis use fighting types because they're all weak against fighting types, alright? And again, I would say 5 or more trainers, okay? 5 or more trainers. I don't care if you can do it. You want as many Pokeballs so that you can get an encounter guaranteed if you need it for the Pokedex. Or if you have a shiny, then it doesn't matter. But if you don't get a shiny, you need a lot of Pokeballs. So anyway, for Registeel, it's going to be weak against fighting, fire, and ground. And you're going to want to use those types for sure. For the Hundo, 1398 and for a weather boost, which I don't think it's going to be ever weather boost during this time because it's summer. It ain't gonna snow a bit. The fast moves, Lock On, Metal Coat, and Rock Smash. And then its charge moves are gonna be Hyper Beam, Flash Cannon, and Focus Blast. I see a lot of people using this in the Great League. The best encounters are gonna be Reshiram, Lucario, Chandelure, Darmanitan, Conkeldurr, and Blaziken. You could even Mega Evolve Mega Charizard Y, specifically Mega Charizard Y. You could even do Mega Charizard X2, but Mega Charizard Y is a better one. Next up, we have Regirock. Okay, so both Regirock and Regice are going to have the same CP for the Hundo. It's going to be 1784, and depending on the weather condition, it's going to be 2230, and that goes for Regice as well. Only Regirock is going to be partly cloudy, which seems more plausible than snowy weather. So Registeel and Regice will both definitely not be weather boosted when it's out for this month of June. Fast moves are going to be Lock On, Rock Throw, and Rock Smash, as well as the charge moves Zap Cannon, Stone Edge, and Focus Blast. So be aware of some water types because it may have Zap Cannon. Speaking of water types, it's one of the types that it's weak against. We have Steel, I was about to say Fire, that's actually Ground, Grass, and Fighting. Oh man, I cannot focus today. Best encounters, Lucario, Conkeldurr, Metagross, Breloom. Breloom's actually pretty good. You can either use grass or fighting type moves. It mostly recommends grass not if you guys did the exclusive event, but if not, just do a different grass or fighting type move. Empoleon and Kyogre. You can even Mega Evolve Mega Blastoise and Mega Venusaur for those encounters. And I would also recommend Swampert because it's a water and ground type and it's one of the best attackers in my opinion. That's also a good Pokemon to use, especially since Mudkip will be around during the season of Discovery. And finally, Regice. We did mention about the Hundo, and its movesets are going to be Lock On, Frost Breath, and Rock Smash. And then for its charge moves, it's going to be Earthquake, Blizzard, and Focus Blast. It has 4 weaknesses. It's going to be weak against Fighting, Fire, Steel, and Rock. Reshiram, Metagross, Conkeldurr. Just use Lucario and Conkeldurr for like all of them and you're set to go. Blaziken, which is a fire and fighting type, so you have an advantage. You can play it out anyway. Chandelure and Moltres. You can even use Mega Charizard Y for this one. I don't know why it says specifically Mega Charizard Y, but you can. I don't like using shadows in raids personally. I just don't. So, don't use shadows, unless you really want to. But anyway, those are the raid guides for all 3 legendaries and Mega Slowbro. We will be doing Mega, well, obviously, I was going to say, we're going to do the Regirock raid hour tomorrow, and you'll see that as well. The other 2, I think we will. I mean, I want to get our very own Shiny Reggie for all 3 weeks, all 3 raid hours. And I won't raid for the Reggies for other days. It's just the raid hours. So, I don't know. Just don't want to constantly spend too many remote raid passes and passes when there's other shiny potentials out there aside the Reggies. So, what time is it now? It is 5:50. We have 10 minutes till the Dwebble Spotlight Hour, so let's get a shiny. The Spotlight Hour has just begun. We are still trying to find a Shiny Dwebble. Shiny Dwebble. Maybe the 3rd time's the charm. Shiny Dwebble! Or maybe 4th time is the charm or the non-shiny. Maybe this one is shiny. Okay, it's not a shiny. There's one back here. Bro, I know it's early. I know it's early, but come on, dude. Can we at least get one? Ay, ay, ay. Oh, okay, we have a 7K. We're about to hatch. I don't think these are the ones with the Galarian Ponyta. But we did get a Togepi. No shiny right now. Wow. And I thought we were going to have more Dwebble here. But I do have to meet up with Rebecca, who lives in the Ranchos. We should go to Silver Strike. Let's go. So I made the right choice to come to Silver Strike. Look at all of these Dwebble, dude. One of them, it has to be shiny. Except that one. Jesus, can we get something that's sparkly? And it won't stay in the ball. Wow, what a little turd you are. Well, update. It's 10 p.m. We did not get a shiny Dwebble, but we did get some XP. We still have a long way to go to level 45. We have about, like, almost 1 million left, so we need to grind. Until then, I think the best way to end today's episode is to get another Pokedex entry. I decided, you know what, I don't want to deal with glitches during the Go Battle League. And I think this Mienfoo that I have is a good one. Plus, I don't think it's going to be the best fighting type attacker. But I like to get Mienfoo. So, Anyway, there's the evolution right there. Mienfoo looks amazing. Alright, so we got Mienfoo in there, in the Pokedex. Nice. And, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to conclude Poison Jab and Stone Edge. Nice, not bad. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how we're going to end today's episode. We are going to do the raid hour for Regirock. I already got a shiny Regirock, but I got it from a trade. So it'd be really nice to get our very own shiny. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode.